Hi guys, let us start. So now that you've seen the beautiful project, the first and the foremost thing that you need is a wooden piece. So here I am taking this wooden MDF piece, which is a 12-inch diameter, which is a 6-inch radius circle. Now you can even cut it out in a cardboard piece if you don't have an MDF. This is approximately 4 to 5 mm thick. We'll be doing it colorfully because we'll be creating a rangoli out of it. So we'll need different shades of acrylic colors, different styles of mirrors. So we will be needing mirrors. We will also be needing Fevicryl molded to create a beautiful pattern on top of it. So let us quickly start. First and the foremost, let me show you how to draw. So I'm drawing it with a sketch pen right now for convenience purposes. Okay, this way obtain the center of your circle. After you obtain the center of your circle, put your protractor and obtain the 45-degree point and the 45-degree point for all four sides and divide it. After we've done that, take your scale and we are going to mark different points to create our circles for reference purpose. So the first point is at 1 inch. The second that I have marked, let me tell you in centimeters also. The first is at 2.5. The second is at 4.5. Next is at 9.5. Then at 12 and almost 14. These are the various points that I have marked. I'm going to also mark 1 or 2 points here. So 1 at 7. Just draw your circles. So just draw circles. Here I am drawing these circles in pencils. These are concentric circles. Okay. So I am drawing. Now keep in mind the size of the mirrors that you have when you are drawing these circles. Okay. Draw all these circles. Now let us draw our pattern. So here I am going to draw the Ashtakamal pattern because this is for Diwali. So for the Ashtakamal, if you count this entire circle we have divided into 8 parts. So we are going to create a lotus kind of a shape in the center and then we are going to go in for creating. So this is going to be the first line. In the center I am going to put a bigger mirror. Let me show you the mirror that we will put in the center. On top of it you can put your leaf, your flower arrangements also when you are doing it. So this is my big mirror which I'll be putting in the center. So here just take your pen and do a marking. Here we are going to do our first line of molded. Now next mainly which I want to use is this shape. Okay, so keep your mirrors handy. Now for the Ashtakamal, I am starting my lotus petal at this point and at the 4.5 centimeter this point, we are going to use this point to make our lotus petal. And these petals are going to intersect, okay, this is 7 and they are going to intersect at the 9 point, at the midpoint. So like this we are going to draw it everywhere. Okay, so this is our first layer. We are going to put thin circles here and do another layer of molded. So for the thin circles, just keep your circles handy so that you have reference to draw your line like so. Approximately at a distance from the center, if you see, at a distance of 11 centimeter. Okay. So this comes here. Now in the outer portion, here we are going to be using our these mirrors. So I'm going to make two lines, one line here and one line of molded work I'll be doing on this particular line, that is at the 14 centimeter. And this area we are going to fill up in this particular style. So these black lines that I'm drawing it for reference. You can just draw these. First we will be doing our molded work before we do further. Okay, so let us now start with our molded. Now take the molded. Now molded comes in two parts, resin and hardener. Mix equal quantities of them and mix them into a mixture like this. Okay. Once you get it, we are going to be making thin rope-like structures for this. Don't make it too thin, don't make it too thick. This thickness of the rope is good. So now I'm taking a cutter and removing. Take your white glue, Fevicol, whatever is available with you. First we are going to create the innermost circle. Just make sure that your mirror can get in easily, okay? If you are using some other kind of clay other than molded, please be careful. So now here I am giving straight cuts like these to match my joint. Now let us start with this part. So give it the shape. So this way, okay. Okay, so this way I am giving that. So like this. Okay. Now for the outer line, what I am doing is I am going to be creating thicker line. Okay, this kind of thick line. Okay, so this way we've done our outer line. Now comes the extreme outer part. To do the extreme outer part, I am going to create a shape like the drop, and then I have a needle. So this way. Like this. So now the challenge will be to create absolutely same size drops. Okay. So take almost the same quantity of clay every time you are doing this. And in case you are not doing these by molded and you are using homemade clay or any other style of clay, please ensure that that particular style of clay does not shrink. Okay, some of the homemade clays and some of the other styles of clays shrink. So just make sure that those clays do not shrink, or take into account the shrinkage which is possible. Okay, so in this part, in this half of the part, we have 6 petals. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Try to keep that number of petals consistent so that your rangoli looks beautiful. So total in this, if you see, this is how it is going to look, the outer line. In the outer line, we are not going to have mirrors. We are filling the entire inner side with mirrors. Outside this, I'm going to do my beautiful flower arrangements when I am decorating the house with Diwali, for Diwali. So that time we can do beautiful flower arrangements. We can have diyas all around it. We can also mix it with the tea light holders that we are going to learn to create, with having 4 different tea lights in each of the corners, and then decorating our beautiful rangoli. So just ensure that you maintain the number of drops in the entire piece to ensure symmetry and beauty. So let me finish the whole thing and show you now. So see, now I have done my work all around. I have done the entire Ashtakamal and the petals all around. Now I've created some small balls in molded. So these I am going to be putting in the center here. Okay. Okay. Now just press it. In the same way, create one here. Now I want to create a little bigger point, then I'm using my pencil. And now one here. Okay, just create a dot in the center. Now let this dry and then we'll start painting. Now once your molded is completely dry, as a first step I'm going to do my coat of acrylic color. This is white. So I'm going to do a good coat of white acrylic color. Cover molded also completely with your color. So let me show you the completed version. So now see that the white color has dried up completely. I am taking mainly 3 colors. So this is a shade of pink, and this is a shade of cobalt blue, and a shade of yellow. We'll be using a combination of pink, blue and yellow to do the entire painting of our Lippan style rangoli. So first let us start with our pink. So this way we are going to do all the petals in pink color. So we have to be very careful that it does not come onto our lines that we have created. It should not come onto your lines. Now in the center part I am going to do my yellow color. I am going to be doing my yellow here also. So now we are taking out blue and we are going to do blue outside. So now that my color has dried up, I'm going to do a good spray of the Bossini. This is a clear lacquer spray. Be careful that it is a clear lacquer spray on this entire acrylic paint that I've done, and I'm going to let this dry. Then let me show you how we go on. So now my gloss has dried up. We are now going to start decorating our lip tint using different styles of mirrors. So first and the foremost, we are going to take our big size mirror and put Fevicol really nicely, or white glue or thick glue really nicely on your mirror pieces, especially the big size ones. So mirrors are now available in different sizes. I have mentioned the link of Amazon links from where you can buy them online as well. So you can buy it online. You can also buy it from Itsy Bitsy. Itsy Bitsy also has a variety of Lippan mirrors, and I have mentioned my special code in the description box. You can avail the special discount of an extra 5% off on all your online purchases if you purchase from Itsy Bitsy online as well. So now keep the number of mirrors same when you're doing this. Okay. So if we are doing 3 this side, we are going to keep 3 on the other side as well. So this way we've done mirrors all around. Now we come to the mirrors outside, and then we'll finally come to the mirrors inside. For the mirrors inside, let us put bigger rounds here. So I'm taking out square shapes which are bigger, so that when we put in the diamond shape, it covers almost the entire space here. So now here on the outside, we are going to give proper pattern. Let me show you how. So now we are just going to make it a little heavier by adding the barfi shape here. I'm going to just take my white cone. Now you can either take your Fevicryl cone or make the cone for doing dotting work. I have made this cone. I have mentioned the link of how to make it in the description box. You can check out how to make your cones at home, and we are going to do some dotting work in this. Now to finish, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sticking my mirrors here. Now let me finish and show you. So now our beautiful Rangoli is done. So I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to press the like button. Also subscribe to our channel by pressing the bell button so that you are the first to be notified as soon as we put up a new video. Thank you so much and bye bye.